Hi everyone, this is Liset from Sweet Girl Farms. Welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna cover or give you an update as to the cardboard method. I did a video last year in 2022 regarding using the lasagna gardening method, and if you guys don't know what that is, I will explain that in the following clip. So one popular method to obtain a weed-free while being an organic regenerative ag farm is to use the cardboard method to mitigate the weeds. What does that mean? It's pretty much a way to control the weeds from growing where you don't want them. And in our case, we did that with a large patch here at our farm. And I will show you what the results are and also give you a very brief overview of how I achieved it. So let's take a look at that. So this is our patch here where we did the cardboard method. This entire patch that you see here, and this is how I achieved that. So we laid down cardboard on all this field, and then we topped it off with compost that we brought in from an external source. So the compost was bought and brought in, both. And then here is the cardboard that we laid down. As you can see, there's still cardboard in the surface because this is where we still need to purchase wood chips for. Otherwise, which is okay, so it's half of the field that we still need to cover in wood chips where the cardboard is still visible. So this is the cardboard decomposing. Yes, there's a few weeds, but that was from user error, aka me not getting to it fast enough with the wood chips. However, where there are wood chips, it's really good. There are hardly any weeds. If there are any weeds, honestly, it's because I knocked down our crops and then I laid them here and then I let them decompose far too long. So whatever is growing, it's actually a vegetable. So this is cilantro. Otherwise, the patch is doing really well. Hardly any weed pressure. We already have stuff growing here, but I'm happy to report that the cardboard method is very effective. And if anything, I would just purchase in wood chips year after year to cover up where I want wood chips to pretty much outline the pathways and distinguish from the actual rows where I'm growing. This field was covered in Bermuda grass, and I did have to work around some existing apple trees. Currently, they're already knocked down, so you don't get to appreciate where the trees were. That was a challenge, but we got through it, and I'm so happy that we pushed through it because the results are really, really good for the amount of time that it saves from weeding. It really pays off. So I do highly recommend. That's the overview that I wanted to give, because there's parts where I do have the wood chips and then the compost, everything how you can appreciate in other YouTube videos where it's nicely manicured. And then there's places where I still need to buy in wood chips to cover some of these areas. Wood chips are not that expensive, in my opinion. They're reasonably priced to cover a large area. So this part where there's cardboard still visible was because we got very busy during the summer season and we didn't get to it on time. So if anything, I would leave you with a recommendation of doing it when you have the most time, so that by the time you have your garden going, your farm going, and you're in a high production state, then you have all of that taken care of without having to be dealing with both the unesthetically pleasing and also the safety concerns, because with the wind, if the wind picks up, this would blow over. If we walk through this, we have the tendency to trip, and it's not that hard to fix, but because we didn't have time, we didn't get to it. Other than that, I really do recommend the cardboard method. It works wonders. It has for me. Yes, I still have Bermuda grass, but to the extent that I could just come in here with a little bucket and put it in the bucket and then, you know, dispose of the Bermuda grass elsewhere, or just get rid of it in a way that I know I'm not propagating it, it really does work. And then also, I'm not spending a lot of, aside from the initial investment of bringing in the cardboard, bringing in the compost, and bringing in the wood chips, that was a large investment up front because it was a large patch. But aside from that, I don't see myself spending much money to maintain this aesthetic. So yeah, I highly recommend it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And if not, you can follow us at Sweet Girl Farms in Instagram. On TikTok, we do a lot of Spanish content, and Facebook page is Sweet Girl Farms. Our website, sweetgirlfarms.com. Yeah, we're located in Reedley, California, Fresno County, Central Valley here. So it's a large agricultural community, and it's what we're surrounded by. Every farmer has a different way of doing things. I am in a sea of large ag corporations, businesses, companies, and so being able to do this is something that stands out from what is typically used here in our region. But nonetheless, it's fun. We get questions all the time, so I would appreciate if you guys do have questions to ask them here on the comments. Alrighty guys, thank you so much. Bye.